Betts Spring Company Case Presentation, Management 110 Lecture with Dr. Bomer. This is Virtual Team 52, including Daniel Andresen, Narita Madrigal, James Hardegui, Jose Reynoso, and Andrew Young. Just a brief introduction. The face of Betts is conveyed through its employees. Now what this means is that the employees are dealing with the customers on a day-to-day basis. So essentially it will be these employees that convey the overall culture and values that Betts has to offer. Because of this, the employees must be in line with the company's goals and values. Betts can do these three ways: by developing a clearly defined culture, facilitating effective communication, and creating an incentive program. Culture. Culture is the first way Betts can improve its business structure because it is key to any well-performing company. Leading companies in the business world today all rely heavily on culture. If we look at top companies such as Google and Exopac, it is evident that they have well-developed and defined cultures, which in turn allows them to be leaders in their respective industries. In order for Betts to attain the same result, their culture needs to be a set of clearly defined standards on the values, beliefs, and behavior that they expect out of their employees. Betts needs to establish clear written standards to have a well-developed culture. Written standards are important because it leaves no room for misunderstanding between upper-level management and employees. Written standards and other company norms allows for employees to be on the same page so that Betts has a unified culture across all its branches. Similarly, benchmarks need to be discussed among employees and managers before implementation. The importance of this is that it once again bridges the communication gap between all levels of company employment and sets specific standards that need to be met and kept in order for company goals to be achieved. Benchmark examples include customer satisfaction, planned sales, customer retention, new customer growth, and inventory turnover. These benchmarks can be enforced through contingent rewards, such as incentives, which will be discussed later, or punishment. Communication. Effective communication cannot be overemphasized in the business world today, and it is critical to business success. With advances in internet quality as well as innovations in voice and video communication, there is no excuse for a company to not facilitate quality business communication. Betts must ask itself questions such as how much info to share. Betts should disclose KPIs to all individual branches and pertaining department managers so the company is unified in its operation. Info be shared. This needs to be done on a weekly basis among managers, who then will convey the information to their employees. What level of detail should be involved? Specific and concise information should be conveyed to branch managers with the goals they are trying to attain, so the department can perform accordingly. What medium of communication to use? Internal branch communications for Betts needs to be done through emails, written documents, and face-to-face meetings. However, external branch communications would be best facilitated using innovative face-to-face video conferencing. Key performance indicators. KPIs are an effective tool for providing insight into business performance. Essentially, KPIs allow a company to assess its current position with its established goals. KPIs are used to enhance communication between management and employees. KPIs should be conveyed to all managers for their department and should be distributed and evaluated on a weekly basis so as to maintain consistency and accuracy. Also, the KPIs need to be department specific, so the retail department will deal with KPIs pertaining to customer satisfaction rating, planned sales, customer retention, new customer growth, and inventory turnover, while the manufacturing department will deal with KPIs pertaining to timely product manufacturing, timely product delivery, and waste management. Building consistency. Betts has a problem with certain company locations performing lower than expected. Similarly, they also struggle with effective waste management. What can Betts do to build consistency among their branches and remedy these issues? Incentives. Incentives will not only remedy these issues, but also boost business performance. According to Dr. Bomer, rewards and verbal appreciation are good to reinforce positive employee work outcomes. In terms of retail department incentives, employees should be rewarded according to the excess of their sales quotes. As for the manufacturing departments, there will be incentives for reduction of scrap metal waste, which accounts for a $100,000 loss to Betts every month, as well as on-time manufacturing and delivery. By basing incentives off of a percentage of savings, Betts is rewarding its employees and increasing employee satisfaction while in turn improving company standards. In order to solidify employee satisfaction, which ultimately leads to a culture of high standards and excellence, BETS should take into consideration written incentive suggestions from their employees. Examples of these may include Disneyland vacation tickets, club membership tickets, tickets to sporting events or concerts, or even pure monetary compensation. By doing this, BETS is showing consideration not simply for the employees, but also for family virtues and creativity in the workplace. In conclusion, BETS needs to develop and enforce a clear culture by having written expectations, communicating KPIs to employees, and enforcing wanted behavior and work outcomes with incentives that appeal to each employee. Thank you.